it's gonna fall in like 2 seconds. Oh, see? We're getting a new kitten!
Yeah.
So we just got a call from the DC animal shelter that a solo kitten just came in all by herself, no mom, no siblings. She looks to be about 9 days old, and that's all that we know about her. So they asked if I would come pick her up, and of course, I said yes.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? You excited to get a new baby?
I actually am, yeah.
Yeah?
Today I woke up and I said, can we get a new baby, please?
You did say that.
I know.
That's why you're perfect.
I need more snuggle dumplings. Honestly, I need little babies to snuggle with all the time. And so
Yeah.
we just lost 2.
I know.
2 snuggle babies went home somewhere else. And so where am I going to snuggle?
Who are we gonna snuggle?
Each other? Hey.
Yesterday we had kittens get adopted, and today we're going and picking up a new one. That's the cool thing about fostering is sometimes people say, like, I wish that they could be kittens forever, but when you foster kittens, you do have kittens forever. You just keep getting new kittens.
They shrink.
Yeah.
They grow and then shrink again.
Yeah, they grow up and then you get new ones. Fostering is like a revolving door of tiny kittens, so it'll be cool to see her. We gotta figure out what we want to name her. I hope that she's healthy. We don't really know anything about her. Well, we're almost there. Okay, I know this traffic is bananas. Hi, excuse me, we're trying to get a kitten. Thank you. Well, we're here. Oh my gosh, look at your shirt! Did you do that on purpose?
No, it just magically was the shirt I pulled out today.
I like the neck.
And I was like, it's a little embarrassing now.
No, it's great. I love it. We had come in to pick up just one bottle baby kitten, but once we got there, they told me there was one more kitten they wanted us to meet. A young kitten who suffered from rear leg paralysis. Is she uncomfortable, or she just can't move her back legs? Is it just the back legs?
It's just the back legs, yeah.
Hi, sweetheart. What's going on with you?
Hi, baby.
Can she drag herself around, or how is she getting
She's getting to the litter box and to her food on her own.
Hi. Okay, yeah, we gotta take her, right?
Otherwise,
For sure.
We gotta take her.
she's bright and
Yeah, we gotta take you. Hi. That's a girl. Oh my gosh.
a little buff girl.
If anybody can figure out how to adopt out a paralyzed kitten, I should probably find a way.
You'll figure it out.
I will figure
thought
out
it might be
whatever.
a fun project.
Yeah, no, that's a-
because this is like just
She's
you're
easy.
running the mill.
And this one's eating on her own totally?
I mean, she looks old enough
Loud
to
mouth.
actually.
Yeah. It says brought in by a patron in a tea box. Gah. What do you mean a tea box?
Like
Like a little box
a
of tea?
bigelow or like a, you know what I'm talking about? Where
She's
they-
so little. She's like a healthier Bruno. The other one? Okay. This one at the time? I thought I was getting one.
Surprise! All right, have fun with them. I look forward to seeing them on Instagram.
You're okay with this?
With what? Having a sweet little baby angel?
Yeah.
Now take her back. Of course. What?
Who's gonna take a paralyzed kitten? I don't have experience with like injury paralysis like that.
Right. We'll learn.
I don't
We'll
know.
learn and we'll make it happen.
And even if she's paralyzed,
There are plenty of cats who live out happy lives with paralysis.
yeah. And she's so cute. She did manage to move herself around in there a little
Yeah.
bit.
She's squirming.
And then this little nugget won't shut up. Hey! Keep it down! She's so cute. So we went in expecting to get one little black kitten. This very loud baby. And when we got there, Jenna said, do you want a second kitten that is paralyzed? And I'm a sucker. So, you know, I was like, at least show me the kitten. So we agreed to take a paralyzed kitten as well. She's so sweet looking, a little buff baby.
What's that mean, a buff baby?
Buff? Buff is like a muted orange.
Okay, I've never heard that before.
So we gotta think of names. When we get back, we gotta feed her right away when we get back. We gotta set up a playpen for her in the kitten room. Set up another playpen for her, maybe not in the kitten room. Feed her. Put out food for this one. And I think that's it. They both look okay. I want to start making some phone calls to people who have more expertise with paralysis than I do. So I'm sure if we put it out on social media, someone will have really good advice. And then
there's someone that did acupuncture who was a vet there that did acupuncture in Thailand, and she was walking around when we went there. So.
Okay. That will be so cool if we can help this kitten walk. That will be awesome. But either way,
get her first set of wheels.
oh.
Honestly, that would be cute too. You want them to walk, but if they can't, trick them out.
If she needs a wheelchair, we're going to trick out her wheelchair like so fly.
I know.
Handlebar tassels.
The spinning rims.
Spinning rims, dice, fuzzy dice, flames.
There's a lot going on there.
And then I want it to be, what's it called, where it's like hydraulic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she can just cruise. So here's the kitten that I rescued earlier today. This is the one that I knew I was going there to rescue. I had no idea I was going to be taking home a second, so we'll visit her next. But this one looks really good. She weighed in at about 240 grams. I am guessing that this kitten is about 2 weeks old. Her eyes are open. Her teeth are not yet in. Her ears are starting to unfold. So these are all indications of a kitten that's about 2 weeks old. She looks great. She looks bright-eyed and alert. She's responsive. She's actively eating, so I feel pretty good about her. The only thing that I'm concerned about with this one is that she does have some fleas, so we're gonna have to give her a flea bath. The other kitten also has fleas, so both of them are gonna get a bath tonight. Now, because this kitten is so young, she's going to continue living in a really small space at first, since mostly what she does is sleep and wake up only to eat and pee and poop. So she'll go back into her cozy space once she's had her little bath. Here's our little paralyzed kitten. In addition to being paralyzed, this kitten is covered in flea dirt. So we are going to right now get her cleaned up to deal with the feces on her and the fleas on her, hopefully make her feel a little bit fluffier and more magical. It was incredible to see that even though Chloe dragged her legs behind her, she played just like a normal kitten. She adapted to her paralysis and didn't seem to know that anything was different about her. I immediately started red light laser therapy at home with Chloe and started making phone calls to different friends, colleagues, and veterinarians to explore medical options for her. She's so cute. Step 1 was a visit to Nova Cat Clinic to see our friend Ellen for an x-ray, in hopes we could determine the cause of the paralysis and the best treatment options going forward. So her legs kind of just hang. But look, see, she like lifts her legs up and stuff, but she has no use of them when she's laying down. Cool. She's so sweet though. I gave her a little bath.
I'm gonna go take her x-rays real quick so I can have a doctor evaluate them, and then I'll have one of them come in here and you can actually examine her.
Okay. She can poop on her own, but she only spots when I stimulate her to pee. She does not pee like a full bladder, and her belly feels really hard. in
Yeah,
there.
it's like almost like an atonic bladder.
He just put in everything for the kitten.
You're okay, baby.
Evaluate this baby. She has a weird spot on her spine. Why aren't you puckering? Yeah, I know. I know.
So cute.
Here, you hang on to her for a minute. Let me go evaluate x-rays with Dr. Wooten real quick.
So all of this is working, but once you get here, and that's our problem. And kind of a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5, 6, and 7 lumbar vertebrae. And that's
So
the
that,
bladder.
yeah, her bladder. Oh, her.
That bladder looks like a full moon.
Chloe's bladder was so full that it was close to rupturing, indicating that she was unable to urinate on her own. She would have 80 milliliters of urine drawn from her. Wow, poor baby.
I had to pee really bad.
And she doesn't seem bothered at all.
That's a lot of pee.
See, I
would say she must feel so much better, but she doesn't know she has to pee. So.
know, that's what I was saying.
She feels like her belly is less full, I guess. I don't know.
What are
Do
you
me a
doing back
favor,
there?
While I'm getting set up for laser, go get a lateral of her for me,
Sure.
please, of abdomen. You're like, they don't fit, Sophie. They're so big on me. Yeah, we tried.
We gotta get even smaller goggles. Wee goggles. There we go. Once it gets relaxed.
Oh, this
then
feels
you
so good.
Nice job. Palpations. You can see bit by bit she's starting to pee. Good job. The next day, I made a visit to a neurologist in hopes of finding more answers for Chloe. We're about to meet with a neurologist. Chloe has her favorite little stuffed alpaca. Are you making muffins on the alpaca? Yes. Do you love your alpaca? Yes. I love my alpaca. The neurologist performed lots of tests on Chloe to determine if she had any feeling in her legs, and the prognosis was not what I had hoped. He said that her case was extreme and that she would likely never use her legs again. So we just went for her neurology appointment, and the good news is they don't think that she is in any pain. The bad news is they don't think she can feel anything in her legs. And they don't think that she will regain use of her legs. And they don't think that she will regain use of her bladder, which is really dangerous for her. I was so upset about her poor prognosis, but I wasn't going to give up on Chloe. I made an appointment for acupuncture with a specialist who had recently helped another paralyzed kitten learn to walk again. We were skeptical, but curious to see if it could help her regain any function at all. We really had nothing to lose. We packed up Chloe and her alpaca and headed to City Paws for an appointment.
So I just want to make sure that we can get enough coverage for her to make this a worthwhile fight,
Sure.
you know? I have to do acupuncture fairly often in the beginning.
That's okay.
Okay, like minimum 2 times a week.
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. So the needle portion is only that portion. This is all the handle. So the needle is like 1/4 of that. And these are called Korean hand needles. They're as small as they come. The idea is that acupoints are places where nerve endings come together.
Wow, Chloe. Oh my God, her tail.
Yeah, this is incredible. Like, this is extremely good response right away.
Yeah?
So, oh yeah, no, this is great.
Such a win. I love her.
And what is the philosophy behind electroacupuncture?
So Electroacupuncture basically takes the benefit you're going to get out of stimulating that acupoint, and you're running a gentle current between that acupoint and another acupoint that you pick for specific reasons. And so you're essentially running that gentle current between all the points along that meridian, between those 2 points. So you're just getting more effectiveness along that entire meridian. We hooked up these points, so essentially this is helping her entire back leg there. And then I'm going to hook up more. Oops, see that? Isn't that cool? Did you see her toes open up there? Yeah. So to give you a sense of why I think her prognosis is so good, only about 10% of animals respond after one session. She responded during her first session. Mm-hmm. So it can take up to 6 sessions to see any tiny little response. And your prognosis is better the sooner you respond and sort of with the intensity that you respond. So, but I think she's gonna do great. So I think she's gonna be a happy, healthy kitten living a normal life. Acupuncture is not just sort of removing the disc material that's pressing on the spinal cord. That's what surgery is doing. This is improving blood flow to that area. It's stimulating the nerves in these acupoints. It's increasing lymphatic flow. So it's got so many other healing properties. But quite honestly, this is, I mean, she's progressing at a speed faster than lightning, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, look at her little legs. Go, Chloe. Her little tail, yeah. Good girl. Check this out. She's peeing on her own. So now Chloe can pee through stimulation. Good job, Chloe. Okay, let's see if you can stand up. Abracadabra! That's amazing. Within just one appointment, we noticed a remarkable difference. Her legs and her tail were beginning to move just a little bit. I lined her bedroom with yoga mats to give her more grip, and bit by bit we're starting to see her mobility and her demeanor improve. She's playful, she's happy, and she's a total fighter. She is the definition of tiny but mighty. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. Good job! Good job, Chloe! You got that rainbow rope.